CrazyMitch42 here, back again with another mod review today. And today's mod is going to be the Craft and Enchant mod for Minecraft 1.6.2. As you guys know, today is mod day, so mod review. So anyway, this mod is really neat. It adds in a totally new way to enchant your items, a couple of new items, and actually new enchantment. So, let's actually get into this. So first off, when you build yourself an enchantment table, you'll get enchantments sort of like sharpness and fire protection and all that. But instead of actually getting those enchantments, you get something called slots now. So every time you enchant a weapon or armor, you will get something called a slot. So basically what this is if you kind of know like real life, you can replace something with it. So these slots are basically like holders. So you're probably wondering, okay, so how do I get like all my enchantments to actually put on these? So with these, you have these slots. So this sword is actually pretty maxed out, and this is with 30 levels. Some of these are with 30, some of these are with like 9 and 10 and stuff. But the ones with the more prestige stuff are like really powerful. But let me choose the good ones. So anyway, there are these things called scrolls now that you actually need to make to actually infuse in this thing called a magic table. So you would put your items here, and I'll show you this later. I'll tell you what these dust things are for. But basically, you would put the scrolls in here, and then you would go into your sword, and then you could take it, and then you would have the enchantments that you wanted for each thing. So first off, let's show you some of these scrolls. So there's not that many. I think there's about 9, if I remember correctly with math. So the first scroll is the Scroll of Fire. So the Scroll of Fire is made with blaze powder and paper, and you will get yourself a Scroll of Fire. Paper and an ink sac will give you a Scroll of Water. A paper and feather will give you a Scroll of Wind. Paper and gas tier will give you a Scroll of Magic. Now I'm going to explain to you what these things do, but I will show you that in a second. So, paper and an arrow will give you Scroll of Projectile. Paper and flint will give you Sharpness. Paper and fire charge will give you a Blast. Paper and gold will give you a Lucky Scroll. Paper and sugar will give you a Scroll of Agility. And last, paper and iron will give you the Scroll of Iron. So I'm actually going to take all of these because I'm going to show you something really neat about this mod. So in this chest here, and this thing right here is called a research table. So a research table is this thing right here. This beautiful thing right here. I actually didn't get to show you guys the recipes. I'm sorry, I forgot to show that. But basically how you make it is you put 8 wood and an ender pearl. I'm sorry, I forgot to show you the enchantments, the recipes for these. And this is also the magic table. So let me show you this. I can't believe I forgot that. That's so bad. And the magic table is made with a book, 4 pieces of wood, and 2 gold on the side. So it looks like an enchantment table, which is just like gold and wood. So it's like very similar, but does different things. So basically we have all these items now. As I said, these do give you different types of scrolls. So in here is what you can actually use to make scrolls. So with these, you have slots. So these slots are actually really cool. So when you go into dungeons and stuff, you will hopefully find these. So let's take all of these, and this is like another way of creating scrolls. So instead of hand making these, you can basically get the item and put it with this, and then you put it in an enchantment table. So we're going to put slot 3, and we're going to put sugar, and we will get either one of these with that slot enchantment. So we're going to put Bane of Arthropods, and now we have Bane of Arthropods 3. Let's put gold in slot 2, and gold will give us either fortune or looting. Now I like fortune, so I will take that. And I'm going to show you every single one so you guys know which one does what. So projectile will give you projectile protection or power. So we're going to choose power. Got the power. Slot 3 with flint will give you sharpness, efficiency, or thorns. I like sharpness. We're going to give this one, we're going to use the gas tier. The gas tier will give you silk touch and infinity. So we're going to give yourself silk touch, silk. I keep saying slick. Whoops, wrong one. Feather and a enchantment book will give you knockback, punch, or feather falling, depending on which one you choose. Now, another thing to note is that if the slot is over something, so let's say it was like 5, and you have like punch, which you can only go up to 2, it will automatically go up to the highest thing. It will not go to that level. It won't be punch 5. It'll just be the level that vanilla has given it. So that's another thing to note if you want to try and get silk touch, I don't know, Silk Touch 6 or something like that. Now it actually goes up to 256 slots, which is insane. This is the highest one I can get with actual Roman numerals. So this is slot 10. You can either get Respiration or Smite, and it'll give Respiration 5. That's the last one you can get. Let's do the Blaze Powder. Blaze Powder will give you Fire, Aspect, Flame, and Fire Protection, and we'll get that. And we only have a couple left. Where did we use them all? Nope, we still have a couple left. We have 2 left. So the Iron Ignite will give you Unbreaking and Protection. I like Unbreaking. I'm going to choose that one. And last is the Fire Charge, which will give you Blast Protection. So that is all the books. All the different types that you can make with these enchantments. But if you find these books, I'd probably do it this way because it's less expensive than actually having to like get paper and stuff. Like paper can be kind of annoying. Like they're both very easy ways to do it, but you can choose which way. And wow, it's got like the hugest lag spike. That was really strange. But you could either do it that way that I just showed you, or you could do it the simpler way and do this. But if you have the books, I wouldn't really waste, you know, making paper and stuff. It's just it's easier. So anyway. Now we get onto this thing right here. This is the magic table. Now let me grab some scrolls. I need to grab all these scrolls here. Let me grab some of these. Actually, no, just grab all of them. So basically, the magic table is what does it do? Is if you put in a sword. Now, like this sword is pretty decked out, so it has slots 5 or 6. I really don't know. I'm not gonna Roman numerals, and everything else is 2. So we're gonna put in a scroll of fire, and as you can see, it'll get fire aspect 2. But we're going to switch that out because, you know, we don't want that, I don't really know what number that is, 5 or 6, to be wasted. So we're going to put in something like sharpness, and we will actually get that because you don't want to waste your first slot. Now it'll go left to right, depending on what slot you put it in. So next we'll do fire. So now it has fire aspect 2, and sharpness 5, I think. And then we will put in iron, which will give us unbreaking 2. And then let's put in a scroll of wind. And we'll get knockback 2. So now, this is a pretty decked out sword. This is not your normal Minecraft sword. Not even kidding. This is not your regular Minecraft sword that you can just craft. So this definitely gives you a much powerful type of weapon. So let's put in our pickaxe, and we will put a scroll of magic, which will give us silk touch. Now it's actually random. Sometimes it'll give you different ones depending on like which slot. So, like, it won't always give you, like, sharpness. It could give you the other one. So, it's kind of like a guessing game, I guess you could say. We put a scroll of agility, but we can't put that. Lucky, we can't even put that. Can't put any of these. You know why? Because it only has 3 slots. Yeah, so you can only put scroll of magic, which is strange. Huh. Weird. Alright, so let's put silk touch. Let's get that. Let's put all these in there. We got fortune 3. And I'm trying to, I don't, put it in there. Alright, fine, we get fortune 3 shovel. And then, most of these, you can only put on bows and armor. So the rest of these are armor, basically. These 4 are armor and a bow. So that was really cool. But now you're probably questioning, what is this, like, dust thing we have here? So basically, I'm going to take this, and you make a dust. So this is a diamond dust. Now, there is dust of different types. There is a diamond dust, end dust, which is infinite use. I actually really don't know how to get that, so you might have to check on the forum about that. It didn't really say anything. I tried searching to see what the end dust, like how to make it, but there was no recipe, and I couldn't really find it. So that might be a work in progress, maybe. But you have the diamond dust, iron dust, gold dust, not wood dust, leather dust, and then you also have, which one did I miss? Diamond, gold, iron, oh, stone. There we go. So those are all different types of dust. And basically what you can do with these dusts is they have 5 different levels. Now they all have the same levels. All the way going up to 5. Yeah, that is 5. Okay, so that was 4 and this is 5. Okay, now I know Roman numerals. So, 4 to 5. And basically what these dusts can do is, let's say this sword is kind of like breaking and it's almost broke. Basically what you can do is, depending on which is the highest enchantment on your sword. So as you can see, sharpness is the highest enchantment. It's level 4 and the rest are 2. So basically you have to get a dust that is equivalent to your highest enchantment. So this is actually the same level, so it'll fully repair your sword, and your sword is now perfectly fine, and now it's fully repaired. So instead of putting this in an anvil and wasting your diamonds, you could just make 1 diamond dust and completely fix it, which is really cool, and it definitely helps you out in the game if you're definitely gonna need it. Same thing, I'll show you again. So we have a Silk Touch 1 here. Let's put that in. Whoops. Put the Silk Touch 1 with the quality. And there we go. It'll fix it. So it's really, really neat. I thought that was a really, really awesome feature about this mod. And that's really it, guys. There's not much left to this mod. It's a very, very, like, simple way to do things. It's not too difficult to actually create these recipes. I feel like some of them should be a little harder because you can basically enchant, like, a lot of your stuff very easily. But then again, it can get really hard depending on, like, you need to research and stuff, or you need to actually make the scrolls, because some of these can be a pain to get, like this one, where is it? Like the gold and stuff, that can be kind of hard. And plus, you also have to make an enchantment table plus that, and then plus that. So it's a very cool mod. I thought this was a really excellent mod to show you guys. So this has been Modday, and I hope you guys did enjoy this mod. The mod will be in the description below. Tell them I sent you, and say hello to them, and congratulate them on this really awesome mod. This mod is really, really cool. I might be using this in a future modded survival thingy. It won't be for a while, though. I really need to take a break from some modded survivals. Seriously. I need my rest. But anyway, guys, so if you haven't liked the video yet, you can remember to hit the like button now. And also, if you aren't subscribed yet, you can hit the subscribe button. We recently just hit 500 subscribers, which I was so excited about. Thank you guys so much. You guys actually did it before the 1st of September, which was amazing. So that was really, really awesome. And thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. But that's really it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the mod review, and I will see you all later. Bye!